What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we are taking a look at the Bitcoin price on the 1 hourly and also on the 4 hourly. We're going to zoom out because I do believe so that still we might be seeing the price action, pumping above the 49, even $50,000 in the immediate short term. Remember, it is the weekends, and weekends have been extremely bullish now for the last couple of months. So we are going to check out this. Be careful, guys, because there is a lot of manipulation during the weekend, a lot of money coming in, but very, very low volume, as you can see here on the chart. So we'll be taking a look at the situation here on the 4 hourly and the 1 hourly to see what different supports we can see above us and where we might see that major rollover. Remember, if we start pumping to the 49, 50k levels, we'll be leaving a huge gap and we might have a huge rollover in between Monday and Tuesday, all depending on the volume to the upside. So we'll be analyzing this in today's episode. Remember, if you are an experienced trader, PrimeXBT has got the best bonus available, 50% added to your deposit by using Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. Said this, let's dive in straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily TA on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I also do live streams to connect with the community. I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research. Don't buy anything that I say. Now, let's dive in here, okay, because I do believe so that we are still going to perform a scenario very, very similar to what happened in April and May. I'm still sticking. I'm not changing my prediction. I think that the BTC price could actually pump to the 49, above the $49,000 and even the 50k levels, and I'll explain why in this episode. Okay, we did see a lot of choppy price action here in April and the beginning of May. As you can see, where we did have this major dip, we did go above the 62% levels. Now this time over here, I do believe so. Now, being the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, they have been extremely bullish for the last several weeks and even months. So there is a lot of manipulation during the week. Remember that the big money is not trading during the weekend. So we can potentially see the Bitcoin price, pumping a little bit during the weekends. We get all of, different type of investors buying into BTC on the weekend with these exchanges that are open 24 hours. But when the real market is open on Monday, we might see a lot of, selling pressure, all depending on what price action we're going to have in the weekend. If we do suddenly see massive volume here on the charts and the exchanges to the upside and breaking the $53,000 range, then we start becoming a little bit bullish in the immediate short term. But I do not think that during the weekend we are going to break $52,000 to $53,000 here this high. What I think might happen, okay, let's take a look here and zoom in and let's get the Fibonacci retracement here. We potentially are going to go in between the 62% and 78% levels, okay. During the weekend we might see some of that pumpy action, okay, money coming into crypto and with very, very low volume. As you can see, all this retracement that we've had, all this pump that we had during the last few days hasn't had any volume at all. You can take a look at different exchanges. So I think that during the weekend we are going to have that pumpy action, okay, potentially hitting above $49,000, $50,000 BTC, and then by late Sunday, Monday, all depending on how much volume there is going to be here with this pump, we can potentially expect a major correction, okay. We're going to be super cautious. I'm going to be updating you on what I think is going to happen. If we take a look at the 1 hourly, yesterday we were talking about this descending channel, okay. Some other analysts saying that this is a pole, it is a flag, and it totally can be, because I do believe so now that we are potentially maybe going to come all the way to the $50,000 range, okay, plus minus a couple of thousand because of the volatility. I think there might be a lot of volatility entering Sunday and the beginning of Monday, and here is when I'm going to be super cautious if we have extremely low volume, okay. Anyway, our first target has almost been met. We might have a small retracement, and I do believe so that we might be pumping from here. The volume hasn't been extremely high either here from this breakout. It is the weekend. I'm not having any trades, okay, open just yet. I will be potentially shorting, okay. I did have a short position, but I told on the Telegram group that we have, make sure to check it out. The link is down below. We've got an alerts channel and a community channel. I went there personally and said, guys, I am closing my long position because we are not seeing too much volume here to the downside. I want to see aggressive volume because I did see this as an ABC correction here, getting almost to the 62% level golden pocket, and then I was expecting a severe drop here. But out, we had no volume, the price action was very, very choppy, and we were creating this descending channel which is slightly bullish, and I closed my position at a very, very small profit. And yeah, this is what happened. We finally broke to the upside, so I think we might even continue up to the 50k levels. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin price here, where I do have my major levels on the 4 hourly, because what I want to show you now that remember that we have broken a major structure. Okay, remember, when we break these structures, okay, the trend has been broken, right? The trend is your friend till the end, and this short-term trend has been absolutely broken. Okay, we have broken below these higher lows, so whoever is saying that the trend is still intact, that is a total lie. The trend has been broken, and we need to break certain resistance to start becoming bullish again, because of not in the immediate short term 1 hourly, 4 hourly time frame, it is looking a little bit bearish, okay, in my opinion, obviously. Now remember that the volume has been extremely high after breaking the major structure, so you know, it is most of the cases when this happens, you do have a retracement maybe to 62 or 78% levels, not even reaching the high here for a double top, okay, with this huge amount of volume, and then you suddenly have that rollover. Well, this needs to be a huge amount of volume and buying pressure to break this high here just below $43,000, in my opinion. Okay, this is very, very similar, okay, to what has happened here. This is what usually happens when you break a major structure with volume. You have a retracement, choppy action, and then you roll down. So you know, just this is a very, very clear example on, you know, most of the times this is what happens. I would say 60, even 70% of the times, and 30% of the times you do have a kind of a V-shaped recovery in these cases when you break a major uptrend structure. Now let's take a look here at these levels, because I have some orange boxes here where we've had you know, struggled to break below. It's been major support range and also major resistance, and this is the $51,000 area. Okay, this has always been a major level as resistance. Okay, this is plus minus, you know, potentially $1,000 because of the volatility. You do wick up and down, and you don't have major closes on the 4 hourly or the daily chart. As you can see, there's just wicks up and down, so it's major resistance here, the $51,000 range where I have my orange box. This has been a major area. Also here you can see it did manage to break below and hold as resistance slightly, and then break back up again. Once we here broke below, it was a major resistance point, as you can see. So what I am expecting here, potentially, you know, entering into Sunday, that we might see some pumpy action all the way up there. And you know, in my opinion, if the volume is going to continue extremely low and the price action is pumping, we might see a breakout of the 62% level golden pocket. Okay, if we get the Fibonacci extension all the way here, you know, breaking this range just like we did at the beginning of May. Okay, we do see some volatility breakout over here, potentially almost hitting the $51,000 range, and this is where we have this major orange resistance. Okay, this is where we've had a couple of touches. This is exactly the $50,500 where we do see major resistance. As you can see, we didn't break it with hardly any volume, this major resistance, and we had this cascade fall with this huge amount of volume. Now this means that the bears are in control, guys. It's just price action, simple trend structure being broken. Now we're having this retracement with absolutely no volume at all. Probabilities are that this will have a roll over to the downside. This is my opinion, obviously, and there's a lot of people being extremely bullish. Okay, now remember, I will be placing a swing trade potentially on Bybit. If you haven't checked out the tutorial from Bybit that I've got as a video on top of my head right now, and you know, for day trading, you know the deal, I use PrimeXBT. It's the best now. They've got a huge amount of altcoins there that they've added. Chainlink, they've added Polkadot, Dogecoin. There's a bunch of new cryptocurrencies, and using Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT as collateral while you're trading these other crypto markets. Okay, there's also a tutorial popping up on the screen of PrimeXBT if you want to check it out. So guys, this is basically what I got for today's episode. I do see some pumpy action in the weekend, because here now for the last few months, you know, weekends have been to the upside. I think we have a huge amount of new people that are actually buying during the weekend, and you know, with this structure, a lot of people that do not understand trading structures, and yeah, we might see some bloody action on Monday. Okay, so this is what I got. Unless we have some really nice green candles with a huge amount of volume, then I will start becoming bullish again in the immediate short term. Thank you guys. Make sure to check out the Bitcoinsensus website. We've got the latest technical analysis here, the latest news. So you need to check out totally free information. The link is down below in the description. And if you haven't seen my tutorial, PrimeXBT and Bybit, there's a video on the screen, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.